With jade, it's a fibrous stone, so you have to cut with the grain. And that especially matters with low-grade pieces, like this one here, C-grade. When I look at how it's holding an edge, we call this the knife edge when you cut across the grain. And I want to see how well that holds up if it starts delaminating. So I can tell here when I look at some of these conchoidal fractures, which are just there because we beat the crap out of this boulder and shipping and piling it in with all other boulders. You can see a pallet over there. We just dump them off a forklift or an excavator into there. So they get beat up. But when I look at these flakes that are coming off, they're not too clean. I can actually see the layers and the fibrous areas, the laminations of the stone, and I can see that conchoidal fracture stepping through them. In lower quality pieces than this, you'll start to see it delaminating. It feels like you can pull your finger and pull at those that grain structure going through. Just like wood, if you cut across the grain versus with the grain. When we get a higher grade piece like this one, our knife edges are holding true a lot better. So the better quality piece of jade, the more heat and pressure it's had, the tighter that grain structure gets. And you'll see it in the cleavage areas. Rather than being laminations, it's very, very compact. And you have to see a lot of jade to start seeing it, but these almost become very tiny granules. So look at those cleavage areas. They're a big indicator of the structure of the stone. And the better the structure, the more compact and more heat it's had in the earth, the less it matters cutting with the grain structure. So a good quality piece like this is almost omnidirectional in the way I cut it. I don't have to be worried about it falling apart or worried about orange peel effect on certain areas. And that's the case with a lot of the A and especially some of the B+, but always the A grade, is you're not gonna have to worry and you have a lot less stress about it. So look for these knife edges where they hold very clean and true when you're cutting across the grain.